Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire, Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour.
No.
Oh my god.
Can't be serious with that.
I will.
I really appreciate you joining me for this episode, and this is some breaking news coming from London. In Barnet in North London, 11 police officers have been injured by a corrosive substance during a drugs raid in the north of the city. The armed police were hurt as they swooped on the industrial estate in Barnet this afternoon, executing a search warrant. All of the officers were taken to hospital and are awaiting assessment on the extent of their injuries. None are believed to be in a life-threatening condition, but updates are pending on life-changing. A number of men were arrested in connection with drug offences following the operation that took place that day. They were also taken to hospital with similar injuries. Scotland Yard said the exact circumstances surrounding the incident have not yet been established and a full investigation is being launched. A Metropolitan Police statement said a number of officers were injured following a police operation in Barnet at around 13:50, so 10 to 2 in the afternoon, on Wednesday, the 23rd of September. Officers attended an industrial area in Dale Close in Barnet. The London Mayor Sadiq Khan has expressed shock after reports of the officers being hospitalised after a corrosive substance was used during the raid. He said it is a stark reminder of the real dangers hard-working officers face every day to keep us safe on the streets of London. He added, on behalf of all Londoners, I wish them a speedy recovery. And in an update to that story, which no newspaper has done, so as far as I'm aware, this is the first publication of the update, the Chief Superintendent Roy Smith from the Northwest BCU Command that covers Barnet said he wanted to pay tribute and pass on the thanks from the Metropolitan Police to various members of the community that rushed to assist when officers were in need. They provided water and opened their homes to allow first aid to be administered. That showed true compassion. He went on to say that Sir Robert Peel, who founded the Metropolitan Police Service in 1829, said the police and the public are the police. This was a brilliant and humbling example that remains as true in 2020 as it was in 1829. Commander Kyle Gordon from the Metropolitan Specialist Firearm Command said, our firearms colleagues showed immense bravery, as do all our frontline colleagues on a day-in, day-out basis, putting themselves in harm's way for the people of London and to remove criminality from the community. Thankfully, none of the 11 officers were seriously injured and they will make a full recovery. We continue to support them in any way they need as they return to work, keeping the capital safe. As a result of the operation, they say that 4 men were arrested. One aged 23 was arrested for supplying Class B drugs and GBH on police. A man aged 30 was arrested on conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, on conspiracy to supply Class B drugs and also GBH on police. And 2 other people aged 21 and 32 were also charged with the same offences. And it has also been referred to the Independent Office of Police Conduct. And in the second breaking news story from Bermondsey yesterday, in the Southwark area of South London, a man is thought to have been seriously injured after being shot near a primary school in South London. The 27-year-old is being treated with life-threatening or life-changing injuries following the shooting, according to police. Officers were called to ALEXIS Street near St James Primary School on Wednesday after reports of multiple gunshots. They found a 27-year-old with 1 gunshot wound at the scene. No arrests were made, and the Metropolitan Police said on Wednesday evening. The victim was taken to hospital and his injuries are very serious. No one else was injured in relation to the incident, and it happened at 3:30 on the 23rd. There was a cordon in place, and we also sent our reporter Dave Nathan down to the scene to get more of an insight into the situation. He filmed and took photos and also noticed that there was a tribute nearby round the corner. I remembered that this was actually the murder scene of Joshua Bodu, who was murdered back in 2018. I covered his story on the channel and paid respects back in 2019, and our reporter took some really good photos of the tributes that still lay on the street that is round the corner from this shooting. Because there's very little information that has been released about this at the moment, all the papers are doing is copying and pasting the police statement. So to understand that Bermondsey has suffered a lot of different murders over the years, and this case with Joshua Bodu actually involved a drill rapper named D Squeezo from Zone 2. Denilson Davies, 21, and a 16-year-old boy who could not be named for legal reasons were convicted of his murder. But it's nice to see that his memory still is so strong even 2 years after. And this scene could have so easily been another place for friends to have to pay respects to a friend and loved one. Witnesses say they seen a gunman leave a car and enter the estate before the victim was shot down. And in the Joshua Bodu story, he was ambushed by a trio and he tried to defend himself before running away. And there was video footage of D Squeezo in a recording studio in Lewisham in a celebratory mood as well. And the police used this footage in court against him. An air ambulance took the 27-year-old to hospital and there is no updates as of yet. Definitely going to follow up to these stories as soon as we get some more information and some more context for you. So please don't forget to subscribe as well. You guys are amazing. We're nearly at 200,000 subscribers and I really do appreciate you helping the channel to grow at such a rapid pace. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Peace.